So there was this second article that I had published in British Deaf News. It was a smaller article within the Deaf magazine this time. It was like a column, and it was called Around the Country. It was about deaf news all around the country, and deaf things going on. But I stayed focused in just one small area of the country, and was astonished at how many deaf clubs had actually closed down compared to what they used to be. There was one there that I remembered, and I wanted to go back and visit. And I wanted to provide this information for people so that they could have the same connections with what used to be there and the connections with history. It used to be such a good community. People would come together, they'd eat, they'd play games. It was such a close-knit community. Whereas now the younger generation go to the pub or go to house parties. It's just not the same as it used to be. Back in the day, we used to have one person in charge, and it was just someone that we nominated who kept things going. Whereas now it just has to be official, and it's official charity business, and there's a manager, and we have to have funding. But it just wasn't like that. It was all just volunteers who wanted the best for their deaf community. But I mean, volunteer work's really changed as well. 20, 30 years ago, deaf people would just go and teach BSL, just teach their skills and their language. Just as like a help and support group, just because they wanted to do it for free. But that's changed as well. It's all about the education and sorting it all out officially, and then people get paid, and it just changes the whole volunteer and the good ethics of it. So the deaf people who've been teaching the little courses want to teach again, so they go through the motions, but oh no, you have to have special teaching qualifications, and that's just not what they were doing it for. They weren't doing it for money, they were doing it to volunteer. It's just such a massive change. It's the same with the schools and private schools and state schools. It's all completely different. So I went digging for a little bit more information, and I actually found some. The West Midlands area for deaf people, I was looking back. In the 1900s, there was a deaf man who himself set up a deaf club. He managed everything, sorted everything out himself. He must have worked so hard. Looking back, there was no support, nothing, no programs, no emails, no technology the way we have today to promote things. So he must have really gotten off his own back to do it. But it was such a successful deaf club. The thing is now people have got all the things going on. They want to watch the TV, they want to be here, they want to be there, they want to be on the iPad. It's just completely different to what it used to be. It's mad to see how much has changed, but it is really interesting, and I enjoyed writing that article for Deaf View.